大家好，我是孙建国。I'm in Liaoning province in the city of Shenyang, an old industrial base here in the northeast of China, Dongbei. And that means that Shenyang is full of old factories, like this one that you can see behind me. This was built back in 1939, the former Hongmei Weijingchang, and it produced the taste enhancer MSG. However, the Hongmei company went bankrupt back in 2014. So, what do you do with a giant, huge, abandoned industrial factory? This. So this is now Hongmei Wenchuangyuan, the Hongmei Creative and Cultural Park. It's a perfect example of 工业文化, industrial culture, and 工业旅游, industrial tourism. You can see lots of kids here today playing in what was once probably a very dangerous industrial factory. It's not dangerous anymore. So they've taken abandoned workshops, abandoned factory floors, abandoned production lines, and they've regenerated them and breathed life back into the old industrial spaces here in Shenyang. And I love the idea of taking a city's industrial heritage and basically making it part of every modern day life. Look at it, brilliant. Many factories were actually located here in Tiexi district, and thousands of workers would earn a living in the factories, and thousands of workers day after day would pass through factory gates just like this one. And it's still here 80 plus years later, but obviously the people who pass through it are coming here for a very different kind of experience now. So one of my favourite things about Hongmei Wenchuangyuan, which might sound strange, but it's these, the brick walls that were part of the original factory buildings. Love it. Seeing as this factory was devoted to creating a product to enhance taste, there is of course a place here where taste is still rather important, so let's go check it out. So MSG obviously was a taste enhancer. This museum is entirely devoted to taste and different senses. It's the only museum in China where taste is the main theme, so let's go get a taste for the Taste Museum. So this, in the middle of the staircase, represents taste buds and how many taste buds each animal or mammal has. Here's humans, here, cats, slightly below us. Above us, pigs. Look at that, the very first brand of MSG in China. Oh, that smells like zhiran. It's not. Taste and faces. So the faces we make when we taste different things. Bitter, spicy, and of course salty. The best is spicy. Everyone looks like they're going, So I've got to mention this. This is an old fa jiao guan, or an old fermentation tank used to make MSG, and then it mentions all the countries that the MSG was shipped to, including England. So this building that you can see here, it was severely damaged prior to renovation, as were a lot of the other buildings on this site. Now today, this is a tavern, or a jiuba, or a canteen. You would never have thought by looking at the old photo that this would one day be a restaurant. So the chimney in the middle, previously a brick chimney, and now it's been replaced by a glass chimney. Shall I go in and get a drink? Shall I? No? Oh, okay. I want to do that, but they've been there for quite a long time. I'll wait for them to leave. I'm currently walking around the Fajiao Yishu Zhongxin, or the Fermentation Art Centre. It's the largest private art centre in the whole of Dongbei, or the northeast of China. Originally a fermentation plant built back in 1945. This part of the plant, or I should say art centre, is rather interesting because originally there were gaping holes in the floor, and they've decided to keep the gaping holes but put in giant glass slabs so you can see the exhibition below, which is really cool. And also the fermentation tanks are here as well.这个蟑螂真酷，我长得很可怕，还好我牙有点黄。 相信。They're still there. There's also green spaces here. Someone having a picnic over there. That's excellent. There's one thing left that I want to do. I've seen so many people, or kids, do it. I have to do it too. They've finally finished. It's my turn. Ah.